Start spreading the news.
This place once grew out of a small settlement of Protestants who fled religious persecution in Europe in search of a land of freedom.
New York, New York.
A place where everyone could freely choose what or whom to believe in.
Our longing for
Where everyone could have their own piece of land, where they could build a house or a school,
part of it. New York, New York.
or even a factory that would bring profit not only to you, but also to your neighbor.
That doesn't sleep.
For the first time during the war, I left Ukraine and went straight to New York.
New York.
No. I'm not about the New York City you're thinking of. We are on our way to the New York that is in the Donetsk region. But all this being said is true about both of them. Both were founded by Protestants. Both of them were actively industrializing. But our New York is living in a different reality for 11 years. Grad is heading somewhere. Both of New Yorks have the same name and similar history, but very different fates. Some people even joke that the American New York, unlike ours, has an ocean in the neighborhood to the east. Today we will show you a trip to Ukrainian New York and neighboring Toretsk that took place at the end of May 2024. Now, a year later, the village of New York is temporarily occupied. And in Toretsk, while you are watching this video, there are fierce battles for the city, which have been going on for 11 months. Here Ukrainian troops repel dozens of enemy attacks every day. So everything you are about to see is unique footage and testimonies that we managed to shoot just a few weeks before the Russian offensive. This sector is important, difficult, strategic. Now the Russians are trying to encircle both New York and Toretsk, which we will also visit today. This is probably the last front part that has not changed since 2014. Nevertheless, at the time of our trip to New York, a forced evacuation of children had already been announced, but many still stayed. So my goal is to find out why. Who are these people? Where do they find the strength to live under daily shelling? The whole world calls Ukrainians strong, indestructible, resilient, heroic and brave. But what is behind those beautiful big words? What makes us like this? The blood of the Cossacks runs in us. My name is Dmytro Komarov, and I've been always looking for places of power all over the world. Native Americans have always believed that all the clouds on planet Earth were born at Iguazu Falls. We're in Rio de Janeiro, with the iconic statue of Jesus Christ in front of me. The Buddha chose this place not for nothing to appear in the future. From Everest to Fujiyama. From New Guinea to the Amazon jungle. But the real place of power was literally in front of my eyes for all this time. It's Ukraine. It may seem that we are a country that is 28 times smaller than Russia in terms of area. How do we keep holding on for years? And not just hold on, but continue to live our lives. There are no situations here that the hot soul boys can't solve. Adventure goes on! This season I will be exploring the sources of Ukrainian strength by going on a big expedition across the country. From the east to the west. From the north, their attacking GBUs are in flight and we're off, get to the cars. To the south, Bulgarian. So what makes us Ukrainians so strong? Let's find out together. The World Inside Out with Dmytro Komarov, Ukraine. The road leading to New York is in fire zone. Artillery and FPV drones can hit us here. Our lead vehicle stops, I guess, to turn on the EW. For those who don't know, EW means electronic warfare that saves you from drones. Turning on the EW. This button? I pressed it. I pressed it. It doesn't work. What? It doesn't work. If you just thought that you started to hear me worse, you're right. The EW has just turned on and jammed the radio frequencies on which my microphone operated. But now we can feel safer. We have exactly 40 minutes while this thing works. So we reconfigure the microphone and move on. There are suspiciously few cars. I'd even say that we are the only ones who are driving. Here it is, New York. I'm here for the first time in my life. And there is a legendary place here that every visitor must see. I love New York. The heart, New York. People have always taken photos here. They would come here, kiss, take photos, and confess their love. But you can see that the alley hasn't been used for a while. It's overgrown with grass. How dangerous is it to stand here? A shell can come at any time. No, it's like a landmark left over from Bakhmut, because it's not far from Bakhmut. And now people who come to the war zone, foreign and Ukrainian journalists, also visit this place. I will also take a photo as a souvenir. And I hope to come back here and take a photo in peaceful New York. I will. Guys, let's take a picture with you. The rule of work today is very simple. Do not stay in one place. Do not stand for a long time. There are drones flying overhead. Everything is a bit damaged. Shut city. Shut city. Look, very, very interesting building. Let's hide there. You go and I'll wait there, behind the trees. Is it a pre-sighted in position? Yeah. It would be better for the residents to wear bulletproof vests. This is a beautiful building. The Ukrainian New York Historical and Cultural Center. Stop mines. The building of the cooperative store of the former German colony New York. The building was built by Aaron Thyssen around 1910. This building was so important to the locals that in 2016 they protected it from demolition when it was privately owned. The village community raised funds to buy and restore the building and opened a hub where adults and children could study and learn about the history of their village. It is worth noting that New York was a very lively, active town before the full-scale invasion. In the 21st year, a marathon was even held here. At the same time as this huge, world-famous marathon was taking place in New York City, in the United States.
Today started out perfect. Happy marathon!
For me, this is a reminder to people that our country is still in war. No one should forget about it. Now, unfortunately, life has stopped. We see dogs, this cultural center, an empty street, only one car with the military. Good day. Good. Can we speak? I have no time. No time.
You look like...
I understand. I just wanted to... I know you're the host of a program. Yeah, I host a program. Unfortunately, now it's about military operations. We're gonna get some water. The situation here, you know, no water, so good luck, take care. This was the first car with locals, not the military that I've met. Here's another one coming. I don't know if it's local or military. So you see the amount of traffic in town. That's someone... Oh, that's the chute. And there's a chance of return fire. Here, as in New York City, everyone is always in a hurry. But the reason for the rush is quite different. Good day. Can I ask you?
Just be quick.
Quick? A quick quiz, can I?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Tatiana Viktorovna.
Tatiana Viktorovna, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
From home to summer house.
Deserted streets, few people.
What do you think when shells are flying overhead?
I'm here for the first day.
Oh, I'll explain.
That's why I ask such naive questions, yeah.
Everyone here looks like this. Because you're walking and then something flying overhead. And you fell down and you stand, that's it. No children, no one, everyone gone. Now there are practically only old people left because, you know, if you leave your apartment now, and you listen, or better yet, hide somewhere.
Under the trees, yeah?
Depends on kind of a shell. Be careful.
Careful, you think it can hit here?
It hits anywhere.
Can I ask you a question? Greetings. Greetings. What do you want? We're just exploring your city. If you have a minute. Sorry to stop you. What is it? How the city lives in such a difficult situation. What's your name? Slava. Slava. Nice to meet you. Dmytro, tell me please. I know Dmytro. I've seen you on TV many times. Thanks. I didn't expect to see you here. Do you speak Ukrainian mostly? I apologize to speak to you in Russian right away, because there is a stereotype that the majority here speaks Russian. I speak Russian here. I go to Sherbinivka. I speak Ukrainian. It is my native language too. Actually, I got the best grades in Ukrainian at school and participated in competitions. I wish they wouldn't shoot. Do they often shoot here? Yeah. Hits the Russians are shooting. There's a plant here. This plant was the second in Europe. And now what? There is no pharmacy either. It's closed. Pharmacy is closed? Yeah. Is it possible to leave if you need to? To Konstantinivka. How do you get to Konstantinivka? Well, it costs 800 hryvnias to get to Konstantinivka. 800 hryvnias? Yes. That's not even far. Is it by taxi? Yeah. Are there buses? No. A pension? 2,000. Only 3 rides for a pension. You have to get together with someone, chip in and then go. He takes you where you need to go, for example, to the hospital. It's just horrible. I have no smile. It's okay. Is there any reason to even smile? My garden, Dmytro. Everything that grew in the garden. It feeds me just to not being lazy. I want to see you again, but when there are people here with children running around in peace and without fear of shelling, I even feel ashamed standing next to you in this thing. I was told to wear it because it's dangerous here, and of course you won't wear it at home, right? Only way is to hide in a building or basement. Life is always a lottery. If they hit here right now, we won't be able to continue our talk. No, we'd be lying down together. Yeah, that's a good laugh. Here you go. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Thank you. It was very nice to see you. It was really nice to talk to you too. Oh, so there's food here. Nice. For residents of large rear cities, a convenience store near your home is just a convenience you stop noticing. But for a frontline village, it's something you can't live without. Good afternoon.
Hello.
May I ask you?
Komarov in person.
Keep talking. I'll ask when you're done.
Okay, bye.
Just a few questions about how New York is doing today. I see there's plenty of food on the shelves.
Of course. Suppliers still come.
Describe the atmosphere in the city today, the situation.
As always.
Are the shellings heavy?
Sometimes. We've got used to it over the past 10 years.
It is important to understand that New York became a frontline city in April 2014, when neighboring Holivka was occupied, so the locals here have long been used to military realities, where neighbors' fence is a demarcation line. What hurts you the most about the situation now? I understand that war is going on for 10 years.
When people die.
Have you lost many of your friends?
Yes, quite a few. I mean, a lot of local people have died. Some people on Petrovska Hora are still lying under the rubble, and it's been 6 months. We only hope for the army, that's all.
Hope for the army. Are you in favor of Ukraine?
Of course I am. I was born in Ukraine and live in Ukraine.
I'm asking just in case, because you know, they said that there are a lot of zhduns here, so-called.
Well, zhduns, I just don't understand what it is.
People who are waiting for Russia to come.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah?
I think people's opinions have changed a long time ago.
Greetings. May I film? Yeah, sure, but I'm just a little dirty. Are you a soldier? Of course. Kiev 130. Kiev 130. For 3 years. Tell me, please, how is it here now? Well, GPUs fly, something is making noise there. I see you got some energy drinks. Yeah, there are a lot of guys. It increases appetite and does no harm. At least this apple one. 4-liter ones, one like this. I'll pay for it. I'll pay. It'll be my pleasure. Okay, thank you. I'll be in the news. Well done, man. The painful experience of this war shows that when the front line approaches, shops like these close at the last moment. When volunteers stop coming and the city is wiped out by dozens, hundreds of shelling a day. The situation in Toretsk is similar. It's a popular place. There is and will be no alcohol. Let's see what it is here. This is the main store here, right?
Yeah.
How many stores are there in Toretsk now?
Well, there is the Jubilee, the 3 Sevens.
So there are more.
Yes, there are shops. I was fired from my job at the mine and got a job here. I was unemployed for almost 2 years. Well, where will they hire me at the age of 54, you know? I'm already pre-retirement age. I was crying on my knees. Lord, please give me a job. And now, you see, the team is very good. The work is good and I live close by. It takes me 5 minutes to get to work. This is what keeps me.
Leave.
There is just nowhere else to go. We live, you see, smiling through tears.
Where do you get the strength to smile?
Because God gives me strength, you know? If it weren't for God, I don't know what would have happened.
You see, everything is broken. Hello,
Hello,
can I come to you?
what do you want?
To talk?
Let's talk.
I'd love to. I see you're smiling.
I know your face. I've seen you on TV.
Good afternoon.
I don't remember what program it was.
It's the world inside out.
Greetings. Oh, I wish I had a phone so I could take a picture with you. This is Mickey. Meet some nice people.
You're wearing makeup.
Of course I am. We're doing great here.
Good.
We're not desperate.
Is that good?
No, it's not. But hope dies last. We hope that everything will be fine with us after all. We believe in it. We believe in our guys as in ourselves. That's why we're going to stand to the last.
You don't even bat an eyelash when you hear explosions.
You pet crocodiles, eat grasshoppers. You're not afraid. You take risks. So we take risks.
You don't even compare grasshoppers.
I feel sick when I look at that. Somehow we try, we fight, so everything is fine.
But I'm looking...
Yes, we were hit in 20 seconds. Everything here is damaged, the whole city.
Why? Why?
This question is to the Russian Federation. Why and who needs it? No one answers this question. Why do this? My house was hit 3 times. My dog was killed. Its head was blown off the barn. They damaged my house, the factory, my apartment. I was wanted, but I couldn't go to the hospital because of the pets in my house, so...
Back then, in May 24th, it seemed that the city was already smashed to pieces. Someone's apartment, someone's past life. But look at how this city looks now. Although even then the locals felt that the front was inevitably approaching their homes, and Russia is getting closer.
If they come, I decided to take all the pets and go home. And if they kill us, they will kill us all. I have 10 dogs and 7 cats. No one wants them.
Where did you get so many?
There are more.
Did you collect them?
People leave them here.
And you collecting them. You still have enough strength for cats despite the situation.
Of course. We feed cats and dogs. We feed everyone we can. We're trying to survive. We have hope. We believe in our guys, that's all. This is the only hope that they will not abandon us, to be honest. Because if you don't have faith, then you shouldn't live.
Indeed, the Ukrainian defense forces are not retreating from Toretsk, where fierce battles for the city have been going on for 11 months. People are going for water, right?
Yes, girls too. They are our Ukrainians. They are all working. Don't hide, girls. It's our guys. Don't bother, don't. Everyone is afraid you say God forbid.
God forbid what?
Russia would come and it will be a mess. Here is water. We have the barrel.
So you take it from these barrels?
Yes, and this water is from the well.
No water supply in the city at all?
No. The city hadn't had normal water supply since 2014. Before the full-scale invasion, it was for 2 or 3 months when it was gone again. 2-3 months, then gone again.
Take care of yourselves.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, these are the realities. There is no drinking water at all. Imagine waking up for 11 years and not having a drop of water in the house. Neither drinking nor technical water. Nevertheless, for these people, home is the most valuable thing, and as long as it is intact, they stay. What do you do for a living? I'm culture palace worker. Is the Palace of Culture still open? No, there are no events. Just cleaning, maintaining the building. Some may say, why do you need a Palace of Culture in frontline Toretsk? It's closed anyway. There are no concerts there. But for Serhiy, it's his life. And as long as he comes there, his life goes on. Just a month and a half after we filmed, the palace was destroyed at the fight. Are you not going to leave? I have work. And God willing.
In fact, those who stayed here have sick mothers, husbands, dogs, cats. Maybe I would have left too, if not for my beautiful pets. We have very few pro-Russians in here, mostly old ladies who are 90 years old. They don't realize that there will be no more of what was in their youth. And we're waiting for peace. This is our land, our motherland. And no one wants to share it with anyone, and no one will. So it's like this.
And yet, despite the danger, lack of comfort and infrastructure, people who choose not to leave their homes have been staying here for years. But there are also those who choose to risk their lives and help for the sake of those who stay. That's an impact for sure. A heat and the smoke went up. There are thousands of such settlements close to the front line. And now we are going to meet those who save lives in them. We are going to visit medical workers. These are not surgeons or military doctors. These are dentists. Here we are. Good afternoon. Serhiy, Dmytro, who's in charge here? I guess I am. Vyacheslav. Vyacheslav, nice to meet you. These are the owners and doctors of modern Kyiv dental clinics. On weekdays, they work in the capital. On Friday night, they head east, changing their white coats for bulletproof vests. I see something going on. You are loading something. Can I see? Yes, let's hide under the trees. Oh, hide? Yeah, because anything can fly around. What can it be? Olan, Zala, Supercam can be. It's okay here, right? Olan can see us here. Theoretically, no. This is the reality of cities on the front line, where most of the population has been evacuated, and most medical facilities too. When a soldier on the front line or a civilian forced to stay behind experiences acute toothache, there is simply nowhere to turn for help. We all know that toothache can be so severe that it literally paralyzes normal life. The only salvation in such situations and places is mobile dental teams. For example, I'm a dentist surgeon. I have...
A wife who is also a dentist.
What is your name?
Natalia.
My name is Bogdan. I'm a military man. In civilian life, I'm also a dentist. And here I am, a medevac doctor. And this is your vehicle, which is equipped as a dental office, right? Yes, yes. How did you come up with the idea of a mobile dental office, and how did it come true? We doctors know that 3-4 people come to us every day via ambulance. So when you go to the front, there is nowhere to ask, and people suffer a lot. For example, there is an assault of the third assault, and the drone pilot is supposed to cover this assault, but he is sitting there, swaying because he is in pain, and this pain is keeping him awake for 3 days. In some ranking, toothache is in third place. The first place in terms of pain is when a person burns alive. The second is childbirth. And the third is severe toothache. I read this somewhere. Every day we are compared to only one doctor, an obstetrician gynecologist. But yes, it's a very intense pain. It would seem that a toothache is not a serious injury, but if you have a severe toothache, you are incapacitated. And now you're putting on a camo net so that drones can see us less. Although we know that they are coming from this side and we are covered by a tree. Russians are somewhere there, right? Yeah. They may be very far away, but they can see us with their drones with high magnification. Therefore, the less white is visible, the better. Can I see your office? I'm gonna turn it on. With your permission, you said to put on protection. Can I take off my helmet inside? Yeah. Take it off. We have everything sewn and stitched here. We can even put a suit on you, and you can work with us. I've never worked as a dentist. I'll guide your hand and let you hold. I can assist you. I'll not take such a sin on my soul. This is a real dental office. We can see shelves with medicines and ultraviolet disinfection. This is quite cool, modern, expensive equipment. The 4-channel drill. To drill? Yeah, for drilling. Just like in private dental clinics, same here. An ultrasonic device, a defibrillator, tactical medicine. We spent quite a long time looking for a chair because it had to be one that could be set up anywhere. Let's say we're in a very dangerous area. We take it with us to the dugout and that's it. We were looking for a fully mechanical option, so that we wouldn't have to look for a power source, because many procedures can be performed autonomously. The equipment of the mobile dental office is impressive. This is a truly modern clinic on wheels. In a matter of minutes, doctors deploy equipment and instruments, and they are ready to receive the first soldier. Give me the patient. Yes, come in. Make yourself at home. I wish I could. Enjoy the process. I've been afraid of it since childhood. We'll get everything ready now. Yeah, I see it's an abscess on your gum. Does your gum swell often? It hasn't swelled off for almost 6 months. While for civilians a trip to the nearest dentist is very far and very expensive, for active military, finding time to go to the city between combat missions and obtaining permission from the command is an almost impossible mission. And we could really use Mr. Dmytro's help right now. Just assistance. Let me take off my vest to help you. You see, on the one hand, there is safety precautions. On the other hand, it is impossible to do this on such an area. Get a coat for Dmytro, please. Please answer a trivial question that many people are interested in now. Is it scary?
Yes, a little. We're worried. We're not in a city where we can comfortably receive treatment in a clinic.
I hadn't thought about the mask since the 20th of February, 2022. Please stand here. Here, friends. This is where I will be. This is your task for today. I will guide you. Like that. Yeah. Here we go. What happens? Are you removing the tooth? Yeah. In such extreme conditions, doctors work quite quickly, because in addition to the fact that the fighters are limited in time, here very close to the combat zone, at any moment they may receive an urgent order to leave the point. Just a couple more seconds and we're done. Bite it. Close your lips, spit it out in 15 minutes and no eating for 2 hours. How long have you been waiting? About 6 months I have this problem. Am I right that there are simply not enough teams? Yeah, not enough. And how many such vehicles and teams are needed? At least 200. 200 vehicles would solve a lot of problems. Thank you very much. You are very good. There is not much time for talking. In addition to the danger that literally hangs over us in the form of enemy drones, the team of dentists is already being awaited by soldiers who have temporarily left their positions to address their dental issues. What's your name? Roman. Nice to meet you. Localized purulent inflammatory process in the maxillofacial region. At first it remains stable, but then, when exacerbation begins, the face starts to swell, the jaw begins to swell, which leads to an increase in temperature and the inability to perform any tasks. Roman's medical case is already complicated enough. On top of that, we are faced with typical wartime problems, which unfortunately prevent us from working. GBUs around. We received information that GBU's guided bombs are being launched nearby. Now we need to change our position because we don't know if they decided to shoot at us. Despite all the threat from guided bombs, the doctor still completes the work with the patient. This is a big risk. The GBU destroys high-rise buildings and destroys everything within a radius of hundreds of meters. But all the doctors here near the front line have accepted the main risk, that they may not return home. Despite warnings, they first finish helping the man in the chair, whom no one else on the planet can help with his toothache. Thank you very much. You are very brave. Take care of yourself. May everything be fine. I say this calmly, but if you look behind the car, you will see how quickly the team is packing everything up. We need to change our position immediately. All right, get undressed and let's go. You see how it is? They are attacking, GBUs are in flight. And we're off, get to the cars. We're right behind you, right? Yeah. We're moving in a small group. They said that there are drones hovering over the area and 3 GBUs approaching. We're moving. Roger. We're starting to move. This point change is unplanned. There were still patients there, but we received information about the departure of the planes that launched the GBUs. GBUs are guided bomb units. They cause terrible destruction. These are the same bombs as we saw in Izum. It completely destroys the house. You are now seeing live how difficult it is for volunteer doctors to work and how they risk their lives to help the soldiers. When choosing a place to work, doctors never know how much time they will have. After all, there are no safe areas here. It can hit anywhere. The only question is, when will it happen? We are moving to the other side of the Oskil River. It is even more dangerous there. Our second car told me that there is information that the place we are heading to can also be hit. You can be attacked anywhere here. If we are talking about the GBU, then yes. So the main answer is, it can reach you anywhere. We're driving along and I'm looking at all this beauty. What forests, what landscapes, what nature we have. Very rich, very beautiful. And it is very painful that people cannot live here normally. They are forced to leave their homes. Dentists here are always in communication with the military, waiting for information about the real situation, and depending on it, they decide whether to work or not. Hide under the greenery. We have to make a combat routine. We were told to hide under the trees and wait for the command. It seems to be just a dentist work. But in addition to it, we have to take into account the GBUs, danger, shelling, and where to park. These are the realities of military medicine. Moving to work point. Roger, roger. You see, we again hid a car under the trees. And here you can see the principles of camouflage. Here is also a car covered with a camo net. And there another car underneath the net. So it is necessary to complicate the enemy's work. While the doctors are preparing the equipment for work, a line of patients has already gathered. Does it bother you? Yes, very much. Can't sleep? I can sleep, eat, chew, nothing. We had to leave immediately, and now everything is like that. Messy. Tell me, do you often have such urgent changes of locations? They always happen. It's just not known when. It may be that you have not yet seen the first patient and it is already an urgent change of location. Or you can work the entire queue, get ready completely, and just as you leave, some urgent things start happening. They say, stay a bit longer. Someone is being taken to you. Are you here with us? Yeah, you're doing great. I'm not afraid. I think after what you've been through, it's already... Yeah. What's your name? Anatoly. Anatoly, where do you serve? 44th Brigade. What's your position? Deliver shells to our guys. The soldiers sit in their chair one by one, and each of them has his own complicated case, and always severe pain. That's it, great job, you made it. Yes, yes, you can go. Everything is cleaned up. The dentists work without rest and lunch breaks. Good afternoon, greetings.
We need to...
Oh, what a beauty. I need to get my gloves. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Are you locals?
Locals, yeah.
And you need a dental care?
Yes, we need to have it looked at. It's not swollen off. We were sent to Kharkiv, but...
When did the injury happen?
On the 21st.
And how exactly did it happen? Was there a hit?
A hit, yeah.
Please put your head back. Let's go to the chair. Calmly adjust. What's the verdict? It's just a banal injury. Apply these ointments which we prescribe for you to gauze or cotton wool and put it there. What is your name, ma'am?
Natalia.
And yours?
Oksana.
Here is a prescription for you. Are there pharmacies here to buy it?
Yeah.
As for emergency care, there is nothing.
In Izum is nearest place.
How far is Izum?
35, 40, something like that. She is a displaced person from a neighboring village. Her house there was destroyed and now she moves from house to house. She receives a pension 2,300 hryvnias for disability and that's all.
So there's a lack of medical care here?
Yes, it's needed here.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, thank you.
Goodbye, thank you.
Goodbye, thank you.
Word of the miracle car spread among the locals not only in this but also in the neighboring village. But as it turned out, Vyacheslav and his team had help. There is something else here. Oh, there's another dentistry here. Wow. Thanks to the guys, Bogdan and his friends, for this opportunity. We made this unique car. Many volunteers helped. It looks like nothing special, but not every hospital has such equipment. We have such a portable X-ray machine. I have heard that portable X-ray is important not only for treatment, but also, in war for another purpose. To scan teeth, if it is impossible to identify the remains, then only by X-ray, right? Yes, this is the case. You're a dentist, right? Yeah. I'm from Poltava. I have been mobilized for a year and a half. As a doctor, right? Yes, of course. The patients are already here, so now we're starting to work actively. The thing is that the medical care here is very bad. There were doctors in Borova, but recently Borova has been heavily shelled by the GBUs. A lot of people and doctors have left. Here we have to help a kid. The smallest patient is waiting for the mobile medical team the most. In addition to being deprived of a normal childhood near the war zone, children do not have medical care in critical cases. Minor, who are your relatives? Mom, right? It's okay, we'll take you for a ride. And what is your name, young man?
Yegor.
What's bothering you?
Fluxus.
Are you scared? Don't be afraid, it won't hurt. Put your head down, let me examine you first, okay? The professionalism of these people is inspiring. Not only do they literally work on wheels, but they also have to act as psychologists for patients whose homes are currently being bombarded by war, who are very frightened and in great pain. But in a matter of minutes, Vyacheslav finds a way to approach a child who is sitting in the dentist chair for the first time and removes a complicated tooth that has been preventing the 8-year-old boy from living a normal life for several days. High five. That's it, you did well. Mother, I saw your eyes. It was very difficult for you.
I was worried. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Is there nowhere you can turn to here?
Kharkiv.
No possibility.
I work as a nurse. My husband is a rescuer.
Where do you work as a nurse?
In a paramedic and obstetric unit.
So there is a paramedic station and no dentistry.
No, there is not.
You are a very cool boy.
Say thanks. Thanks.
Not a boy, a man, a real man.
Thank you.
Fare you well. You are mega cool. Let me shake your hand. What's next? Where are you going? Are you going home? We work here for a few days and then we go to Kyiv. Everyone goes to their workplaces. We all have work the next day. Our doctors have appointments and we all have patients waiting for us. It may happen that we will be on the road all night and arrive straight to the appointment. Yes, it's a bit tough, but the patients need to be seen. From appointment to appointment. Honestly, when I watched you treating the kid, I thought, this is the grief that no one sees, that no one thinks about. We all know about the great consequences of war. These are bombs, missiles, occupied territories. But we don't think, for example, that when a child has a toothache and there is no doctor, this is also a small trouble that can sometimes turn into a small tragedy. The consequences can be tragic. War is also what we see here when a child or a woman cannot simply get help, because there is nowhere to turn to, because it is a war zone. All infrastructure is destroyed. Vital things simply do not work, but people live in these places. The first question that arises is, at what expense does all this exist? For medicines, for fuel, for maintenance, this is a huge amount of money. Every fifth trip we make is actually fueled by people. And 4 out of 5 by our team. All of us are active doctors. We earn money, we can help. We have our own clinics, we have our own offices, we have our own businesses, and we take these funds. For example, the equipment and materials that I took, I just asked the girls, the nurses, to collect it all for me. And we went. So I don't know how much money it will take, because everything is purchased centrally for all my offices. How can I find you on the internet? Elmore, right? Yes, Elmore, Eldar, Timur. We have 2 sons. This is so that I don't forget why I'm doing all this. We're doing it to bring Ukraine's victory closer. And when times get tough, when the road is tough, the patients can be tough. There have been many cases when our cars were on fire and wheels flew off. In such cases, you need to understand, why are you doing this? You look at the name, remember your sons, and understand why you are doing this. How old are your sons? One is 2 years and 2 months old, the other is almost 8 years old. That is, my wife was 9 months pregnant when the full-scale invasion began, and we started working. I saw your wife here. You introduced us. She is not with the children, she is with you. She supports me in every way. We had a case, we have an agreement for each child. She gives me a child, I give her a car. A BMW X3, red, pretty, with leather. Well, what girl wouldn't want that? She didn't drive it once. Just as the war started, the car arrived. But she saw me walking around suffering. I was receiving on this chair under a tree in an open space. I didn't say a word to her, but she saw that it needs to be done. She came up to me and said, "Sell my car and buy an operating car." That car, however, was a bit burned down. There were some issues at the front. It was a Citroen jumper, and we re-equipped it, but it has never been driven, so that's the kind of support I got. Heroic people. Just a low bow to you. Thank you very much, thank you. Exactly a year has passed since our meeting, but every Friday after work, Vyacheslav and his team continue to load medicines into the van to go to the places where they may not return from, instead of going outdoors with their children and relatives. And this is their conscious choice. They are not tired of the war, they just didn't have time for it. After all, at their destination, they are eagerly awaited by those whose homes the war has entered and become an integral part of their lives. In the next episode. Good morning, friends. What can I say about this night? A tough one. We're going to the Carpathians. Heavy equipment like everyone has, 25 kilograms. To see ordinary guys become mountain stormtroopers. How old are you? 19. Where are you from? From Dnipro. We are loading into the truck and watching live. Together with them we will pass the test of water. Feet forward. And steep slopes. Oh, the weather. It's already starting to feel like a Mont Blanc. These are serious mountains. We're going to learn how to quench your thirst when you have very little water. To be honest, I didn't know about water. I always swallowed it and thought, why can't I quench my thirst? And what to do when it's night in the mountains and there's no tent or shelter nearby. I mean, anyone should realize that this could be their grave if you do it wrong and make a mistake. Yes, we'll feel how one of the most dangerous mountains in Ukraine will test our character. I'm giving you a combat order. Bring your backpack and your cargo down. Will you do it? And we'll witness how the strength of future warriors is born. Don't miss it. To be honest, I will remember this for the rest of my life. The World Inside Out with Dmytro Komarov, Ukraine.